Let's jump right into this. All right. Would you like to know how to connect to the universe to get all the things you desire? Would you like to be able to get into what we call that flow state? Would you like to know how to manifest fast things? Would you like to, would it be possible for you to get to have everything you desire just come to you like this, like that, with less resistance? I'm going to teach you right now a technique that you can use that will get you in complete alignment with the universe. Sorry. That way you can manifest and create more of what you desire. So let's jump into it. Take my shades off because this is going to get very, very great. Okay. All right. So the universe is in frequency formats. And if you can tap into these frequency formats and hold a particular pattern, that pattern will create your manifestation. So here's the technique. This will get you into what I call the flow state. You want to manifest a house, the car, you want to win the lottery, you want to change your life. This is how you do it. This is how I do it. And this is exactly, I'm going to show you step by step, and we're going to explain the science behind this. So the first thing I want you to do, if you can't see images in your mind, you're going to get a pen and a paper. For those who can see images in their mind and use their imagination, this is perfect. So let's go for the first part. For individuals who can't see images in their mind, I want you to write down the version of yourself now. Write down how you look, what you have. Get specific. How much you weigh, the clothes, the lifestyle, everything that you want or desire. Write down that future self in present tense. And let me help you what I mean by that. In present tense would mean something like this. It felt so great today to have such and such. I look so great with my new such and such. Get that? For those who can't visualize. Okay. For those who can visualize, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to picture the image of what you see your future self in your mind. So what you're going to basically do is you're going to see the future self, the successful, whatever the person, male, female, having the goals, the dreams you have. See that in the mind, in your imagination. All right. Once you do that, you're gonna go twice. Right before you go to bed, go into your bathroom. You're gonna look in your mirror, and you'll do it again in the morning. And you are going to repeat this phrase. Here's what you're gonna say. Very simple. You're gonna look in the mirror and say out loud. You're gonna say, "Why are things consistently working out in my favor?" That's it. Just say it out loud once before you go to bed. When you get up again in the morning, why are things consistently working out in my favor? Or you can say, why is everything consistently working out in my favor? Once you do that, then you're going to go back into the mental construct. You're going to see the image of yourself of what you want. And then for those who wrote it down, what you're going to do, you're just going to review what you wrote down. Just read it again. Don't think anything deep of it. Let it go. What will happen? You will now start to enter what I call the flow state. That's where things will just seem like magically coming into your life. Why would this simple exercise work? And I've been trying this. People say, I've been doing this for many, many years and nothing's happening. Well, let me show you some science and physiological, psychological matters of the mind and of the universe in a quantum term. All right. Remember this. The cells in your body has an identity of who you are. You may not see it, but they have it based on your feelings in the unconscious mind. When you put an image in your mind or write it down, you are creating a new map of reality. You're creating a new persona, a new person. Your subconscious mind will see that image of you when you use your imagination right now, and it'll start to accept that is the new you. And everything that you put with that image, when you do continuously, and then when you use those question formats, it gets impressed into the subconscious to create what's called a new map of reality. Your subconscious will actually believe that that future version of you is existing and happening right now. So what happens when it does that? That's where now it puts you in alignment. Now, because everything you put in there, your subconscious must go and get it. So when you use that question format, you want to say, why is everything consistently working out in my favor? You're telling the universe that I live in a friendly universe that's designed to serve me. Hence, anything that comes my way must be, in fact, in alignment with what makes me feel good and my desires to be achieved. So the universe will basically start to funnel to you experiences, feelings, things, and it will make your life will go like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening. Yes, it happens because we live in an infinite universe, and the subconscious mind is illogical. There is no judgment there. It's not going to tell you, well, you did this last week, so you don't deserve it. None of that exists. It's looking for an image. It's looking for writing stuff down, words, phrases, and it's looking for commands. That's why you use the why. The reason you do it in a question form is because when a question form, it opens the mind to answer as experience. You're challenging your unconscious. You're saying, why are things always working out in my favor? You're telling the mind to show me why do things work in my favor. Even if they're not, the mind only sees things working in your favor. It's illogical. Keep that in mind. And if you do this, anyone here do this. If you do this for 14 days consistently, you will see a big impact in your life. Your whole life will start to change. Good things will start to happen. Why? Why does it happen? Because in the subconscious, everything is instantaneous. There is no time there. It happens now. And you're doing two things. You're impressing, you're creating, you're affirming, and you're showing the universe. I mean, simple. That's called the flow state. Remember, guys, reality is based on how we project and see ourselves. Most people don't know how to project their new self. This technique that I'm teaching you is how to project your new self. And if you do this, you will get the results you want. You can put anything. You can see, the key to this is to see the image or write it down where it impresses you and you read it. Anytime you see something, anytime you write something and you read it, the brain constructs it and processes it as information that's happening. And it all goes to the unconscious mind, man. And that's all you got to do. You can win the lottery that way. You can get a successful business. You can create more money. You can do anything. That's how I did it. So people ask, Mark, what's one of the secrets to the lottery? I just revealed one of my big ones. My go-to line. Why are things always working out in my favor? And then as I say the line, I go in my mind and I see that future Mark having what he wants. I do that. And I get on that flow state, man. And just things just start happening for you, man. And let me show you the perks of doing this. I'm going to even show you something deeper. You're going to be like, okay, man, I'm going to give you a guarantee. How many people give guarantees? I'm going to give you a 100% guarantee to show you this is working. Mark, how is that going to happen? Because I know how your mind and I know how the laws of the universe work. So here's my first guarantee. For the first 5 days, if you start to do this, this will happen to you. You know you're on the right track. First thing you're going to see, you're going to start to encounter lots of synchronicities. Number one. Number two, some people say, Mark, I don't dream. Well, you're going to get your first dream now. 5 days of doing this consistently, you're going to get dreams. In those dreams are going to be yourself achieving some of the things you're seeing. How can I be so sure of this? Because you're doing bimodal stimulation. I call it bimodal stimulation. You're stimulating the unconscious with what? With the imagination, written words. You're stimulating the subconscious with what? With the vocal cords, with the spoken. Those are bimodal stimulations. Very powerful. The brain now is processing information in two forms. It's processing information in the thought, and it's processing information in vocal. When those get into the subconscious after repetition, they become imprinted. The thing about the subconscious, it always shows you what you think about. Did you know when you sleep at night, all those weird dreams you have, some of them are subconscious processed information it doesn't need, and most of them are also messages. You do this consistently, within the first week, you will start to get some feedback. These feedback are telling you it's working. You continue to do it, you will continue to see success. Okay, I'll do a couple questions here. If it explains why outside, okay, seen multiple things, yeah. When you ask a question, why are things consistently working out in my favor? You go into the mind and then you think about the things you want to work out in your favor. Oh, I see myself with more money. I see myself getting a promotion. I see myself doing this. Bimodal stimulation. When you do the lottery, do you have a specific amount or just whatever comes? You have to, if it's something you want, you can put a ballpark figure amount. But some people, I do it just for fun now, but when I started, I had specific amounts because there are certain things I desired I wanted. But now I'm pretty much good, so I just do it just for just whatever the universe gives. But for you, if there's a particular thing, use a ballpark figure, right? Mark, how to calm the what? How to calm the frontal lobe? It's been active for COVID. The frontal lobe, the ego mind. Always tell your mind this. Look, everything is safe and everything is working out in our favor. Just say it out loud consistently to the ego. It'll start to calm down. Action. If you don't feel like taking action, should I force it? Never force it. Here's a rule of thumb, guys. If you don't know what to do not do anything until you get an inspiration or an ink to do something. Is writing it down more powerful than visualization? They're all the same. They're entangled. No one is more powerful. The reason why I put in two sports because some people have what's called aphantasia. They can't visualize. So that's why I say you can write. For individuals who can't see images, you can write. For individuals who can visualize, do it. You can even do both of them. You can visualize, you can write. That's called trimodal stimulation. That's more powerful. So you can do. There's many ways you can do this, but you have to do bimodal to start. And when you do that, you will see results in as little as 2 weeks, man. That's it, 2 weeks. This is free information. This is people pay. I don't even know they teach at seminars. People 10,000, 20,000. I just gave you free information. I could change your life right now, and I give you a guarantee. Point blank. This works because again, the mind, body, how it works, along with the universe, they are always going to be consistent. These are woven in the fabric of the universe and space-time. In other words, these were set in motion before you and I came here. So it's like a rule. You can't break this rule. This rule can't change because it's interwoven in the universe. That's why I'm so confident it works. Got it? That's what I wanted you to leave you with. And I mean, I'll try to save this, post it, and give me your results. Comment your results. I may post it on my YouTube and just to show you how it works. See you guys.